The fire is still growing very quickly. More importantly, this is the most impactful fire in Utah we've seen thus far. You just actually saw one of these planes drop some fire retardant on the more than almost 3,000 acre fire here at Parley's Canyon. We know that these wind gusts reach up to 40 to 50 miles per hour. Foothill Drive, you see some drivers taking it pretty slow here. There actually is one of those rubber bullets left on the Center Street Bridge above Legacy Parkway right now. Police telling me they were using non-lethal force. And we also know every single one of those kids tested positive for COVID-19 in the front row. There was 5 more in the second row. In a very heartfelt and emotional conversation with Jill Mogami, and she tells me that her daughter, Sarah, was a very strong, supportive, and caring and compassionate young person. Weather is our top story tonight. More snow is set to move in. We, of course, have team coverage tonight. We're inside one of our live trucks driving down Little Cottonwood Canyon. I'm going to turn the camera around just so you can see the amount of snow. They tell me they are protesting Joe Biden's confirmation to become the next president of the United States. And here behind me, you'll be able to see those hundreds of protesters, and it might be hard to tell from this angle. Almost 2 years into the pandemic, masking continues to be an issue. The CDC has been changing its guidelines, but now the organization has released its most detailed guidance yet. According to FBI spokesman Charles Jones, the body was discovered in a remote area of the Bridger Teton National Forest near the Spread Creek dispersed campground. I've been talking to people for weeks, asking them their willingness if they would like to get that COVID-19 vaccine. Yes, no, why not? Lee Draper's 2 passions in life were the outdoors and his children, 6 of them. His kids tell me he stayed in such good shape so he could experience life with them. This example behind me, in this picture, you see one, he's in high school on that skateboard, and then a video at 59 years old, also skateboarding, a 40-year difference. No, you think you're going to be good at sports at 14, but to get that deal, that's...
And then reality sets in, right?
Yeah, pretty insane. And as far as reality is concerned, Caesar, that inversion, I mean, will we ever see it go away?
We're approaching him. We cannot see him from where we're at. I don't know if he's armed right now.
In what turned into a 2-hour SWAT standoff, police say a man barricaded himself in his beat-up white and red pickup truck after his battery died. It happened on the Center Street Bridge above Legacy Parkway in North Salt Lake.
The suspect was non-compliant, refusing to talk to officers, being very aggressive, had a metal rod in his hand that he was using, threatening or swinging around in a threatening manner.
After SWAT negotiations failed, officers used non-lethal weapons like flash grenades and rubber bullets to get the suspect out of his car.
He's running. He's got his hands up, but he's running.
We spoke to a witness who says she was surprised to see this standoff end peacefully.
I personally didn't have hope that things would end well for the suspect. I wouldn't have been surprised if he didn't make it out alive. So that actually was really nice to see that they were able to apprehend him safely. There's the suspect. He's on Legacy Parkway right there. He's running.
Lindsay Eaton dropped her daughter off at school and says her curiosity peaked when she saw several police officers, SWAT, and the bomb squad pull up.
They're yelling at him.
The suspect ran from police, jumped the bridge, and tumbled down to here.
He was apprehended just north of where you can see that pile of garbage that's been left on the side of the road there.
Police say the man could have been having a mental health episode. Sergeant Gwilliam with North Salt Lake Police says law enforcement are familiar with him.
I do see an exposure already starting up on the north side.
That fire exposure caught the attention of David Castillo, his business just feet away from the massive flames.
My first thought was, holy crap.
More than 60 firefighters from 6 jurisdictions responded, all of them equipped with the right gear, taking in the fire, but also hard at work.
Firefighters initially showed up to massive flames from multiple parts of the structure, instantly called for extra resources.
No firefighters were hurt. However, one person was taken to the hospital. Their condition is unknown.
Second crane, the one furthest to the east, is looking very compromised.
I looked out my office window and I just saw the fire going high up to the crane.
This viewer video,
oh my God, that is crazy,
shows the forceful fire getting bigger and bigger. Firefighters tell ABC4 their 2 main challenges in this fire are 1,
sheer size. It's a huge structure. We all saw those flames, big flames.
And 2,
it's hot. It's 90+ degrees. Firefighter turnout gear is incredibly thick.
After a few days of 100-degree plus heat, the materials inside of what was supposed to be an apartment complex became more flammable. Fire officials say the cause of the fire is still unknown. Around and around they go. Luggage, last-minute flyers, and a banana?
Of course.
Everyone masked up, following the rules, except traveling is not the best idea right now, according to health officials. But for family and fun, Karen says.
I'm going to Las Vegas.
And Mark?
We're going to Disney World.
And Kelly?
To be honest, to be with family.
What about Tyler and Hannah?
We are flying to North Carolina.
They all say it's worth it.
I mean, you could die at any moment, so you might as well go see your loved ones, is kind of the way I look at it.
The CDC says look at it like this. If you must travel, even though it is discouraged, check to see if there are any travel restrictions. Bring extra supplies such as masks and hand sanitizer, and know when to delay travel. Do not travel if you or your travel companions are sick.
It's going to feel awesome. I haven't seen my little brother in over 2 years, and I haven't seen my best friend in over 2 years, so it'll be awesome.
From Salt Lake to Baltimore, from Detroit to Salt Lake, do not forget it is what you do during the holiday itself that could spread COVID-19.
So to be honest, if you're taking the necessary precautions, then I feel safe.
Safe enough to wear that?
Oh yeah, this is just to embarrass my family and also holiday spirit.
A bunch of people saying it is appealing to see family and friends right now, considering they've been split on what to do.
And I might worry a little bit.
We're not worried about it.
It could lead to a surge of COVID-19 cases after the holidays. However, thanks to people like Kelly who quarantined before the trip, it was a step in the right direction.
Awesome, thank you.
Jordan Burrows.
Got a split.
ABC4 News.